So just getting comfortable in, whatever position works well for you, so you can, feel alert but also still and comfortable. As usual, you can either close your eyes, or if you feel more comfortable with it, you could perhaps just look downward towards a neutral spot, kind of with the eyes half closed, with an unfocused gaze. But as usual, the advantage of closing your eyes, is that you have less visual distraction. And just notice how your body is feeling overall right now. Notice the position you're in, position of your arms and legs. Notice anything your body is sort of resting against, contact or pressure, perhaps with a chair or whatever you're resting on. Just notice how your body feels overall, whether you're totally comfortable, or notice if there's any aches or pains or discomfort. And even if there is, could also be aware of all the places in the body that are not having discomfort. Notice also that you're breathing, perhaps just by feeling sensations of movement of the belly or chest when you breathe in and when you breathe out. And as we move forward in this meditation, we'll do it's called a body scan, and go through different areas of the body, and simply to notice the sensations in each area. So bringing your attention for now just to the toes of your left foot, as if you were taking a spotlight or a flashlight and shining it on just that one area, just the toes of your left foot. Notice if you can feel the big toe or the baby toe, or you might feel the toes in between. You might feel the toes touching each other or making contact with your sock or shoe or the floor. Just, just feeling them, feeling the left toes, whatever sensations are there. If there seems to be no sensations at all, that's okay too. Then in that case, you can just notice the lack of sensation. And then moving this focus, shifting your awareness now to the bottom of the left foot. So feeling into kind of the sole of the foot, the whole bottom of the left foot. You might notice if it's resting against something, you might feel contact or pressure. Just again, feeling whatever's there to be felt. And of course, anytime your mind wanders off, all you need to do is just notice where your mind had gone to, and then gently bring it back again. In this case, bring your attention back to the sole of the left foot. And now shifting this focus to the heel, the whole back part of the left foot, the heel, the ankle. Notice if there's any pressure where the heel might be resting against something, or just anything you might feel in the bottom of the heel or the back or the sides. So the aim is just to feel each area of the body, not to think about it, but just feel it. But if thoughts do come up, well, just notice that those are thoughts, but then leave them alone and go back to this kind of direct feeling of body sensations. Moving now to the top of the left foot and just feeling anything that might be there to be felt. And then letting this awareness expand so that you're now feeling your entire left foot. So we've scanned through each part of the foot, but now just experiencing your left foot as a whole, just feeling it as it is. Sensations on the surface of the skin, and as well as sensations inside the foot. You might even be able to feel really deep into the muscles and bones of the foot. All the various locations around the foot and all the various types of sensations. You might feel contact, temperature, tingling, other sensations. And then now taking a few slower, deeper breaths. And as you slowly breathe in, imagine your breath moving in your body, moving down your leg and down into your foot. So as if you're breathing into the foot. And then as you breathe out, imagine your breath leaving the left foot and coming back up your leg and body and out your nose again. So breathing into the foot and feeling it even more. Breathing out and then just kind of letting it go. And then leaving the focus, kind of letting your attention dissolve from the left foot, and bring your attention now to the area of the left shin and calf. So the whole lower part of the left leg between the knee and the ankle. Feeling the sensations on the surface, or even inside the muscles and bones. You might especially feel sensations around the calf muscles, or just notice whatever you feel. And then shifting this attention, this focus, up to the area of your left knee. Feeling into the knee, and any sensations that might be there inside, or perhaps around the kneecap in front, or the back of the knee. And then moving this attention, this focus, up to the left thigh. So that whole large area of the leg between your knee and hip. Any sensations you might feel perhaps in the front of the thigh or the back of the thigh. Might be some pressure where the back of the thigh is resting against the chair or the sides. So just feeling whatever sensations are there in the left thigh. And then from here, expanding your awareness, kind of letting your focus be more wide open so you can feel your entire left leg. Now that we've scanned through each part of it, just experiencing your left leg as a whole. The whole thing from your hip to the toes. Feel the position your left leg is in. Notice any areas of contact or touch, pressure against the leg or the foot. Feeling all the various sensations throughout your left leg. And then taking a few slower, deeper breaths, and imagine that you're breathing into the left leg and breathing out from it. Or if you prefer, you could imagine it that as you breathe in, it's just your attention or your energy moving into the leg, filling it right down to the toes, and then leaving it as you breathe out. And then letting go of the focus from the left leg and moving this sort of spotlight of attention over to the toes of the right foot. Notice if you can feel individual toes, or there might just be a general feeling of the toes. You might feel some contact of the toes touching each other or something else. There might be sensations of temperature or even pulsations or tingling or other feelings. Just notice whatever is there to be felt, just in the toes of the right foot. And then shifting this attention to the bottom of the right foot, feeling into the sole of the foot, just experiencing the sensations that are there, if any. And then moving this focus to the heel. So the whole back part of the right foot, the heel and the ankle. You might notice pressure if your heel is resting against the floor. And then shifting from here to the top of the right foot. Just feeling again any sensations that happen to be there. And then expanding your awareness, kind of this field of awareness to include the entire right foot. Just notice that you have a foot and you can feel it. And notice what you feel. Maybe the position your foot is in, the various areas of touch or contact against it. Various sensations on the surface, or maybe sensations inside the foot and the muscles and bones. And then taking a few slower, deeper breaths and breathing into the left foot, into the right foot, and breathing out from it. And then leaving the focus from the foot. And now shifting your attention to the right shin and calf area. So that lower right leg between the knee and the ankle. And just noticing whatever sensations happen to be there. Whether it's perhaps some stronger sensations or even some that are more subtle. And then moving this focus up to the right knee. Feeling anything inside the knee or from the front or back of the knee. And then feeling into the right thigh. So here there might be some more kind of prominent sensations. There might be especially contact or pressure of the back of your thigh against the seat of the chair. Or if your hand or arm's resting on top of the thigh, you might feel that contact. Or just notice whatever you feel all around the thigh, on the surface, or inside, especially in the large muscles in the front and back of the thigh. And then letting this awareness expand so you can feel your entire right leg just as it is. Feeling all the various sensations from the hip to the toes, feeling the position your leg is in. So you can sort of feel where in space it's resting, areas of contact, all the various sensations throughout it. Just experiencing your entire right leg as it is. And then taking a few slower, deeper breaths, breathing into the right leg and breathing out from it. And then leaving the focus from the right leg and now shifting up to the pelvis. So the whole area of the buttocks, the groin, the hips, just feeling into the whole pelvic area. Depending on what you're sitting on, you might feel pressure where the sitting bones kind of press into the seat of the chair. And then moving from here to your lower back. Notice anything you feel there. Especially notice if there's any tension or discomfort in the lower back. And then also feeling the middle and upper parts of the back. So just experiencing whatever sensations are there throughout your entire back. Depending if what you're resting on, you might feel contact of your back against the back of the chair. And then bring your attention around to your abdomen. So the whole belly, feeling any movement of your belly as you breathe. You might feel the abdomen expanding a little and deflating. Or just notice whatever you feel on the surface of the skin, the muscles underneath. Or notice any sensations from inside the abdomen. You might feel sensations because there's a lot of different organs inside the abdomen. Like you might feel sensations from your stomach or intestines, the whole digestive system. Just experiencing whatever sensations are there. And then taking 2 or 3 slower, deeper breaths and breathing into your belly, breathing into the abdomen, kind of letting it expand as you breathe into it. And then feeling it and letting it deflate, relax as you breathe out. And then leaving this area alone and moving up to your chest. Notice any sensations on the surface of the chest. Or you might even feel sensations from inside your chest, perhaps of your heart beating or your lungs inflating, deflating. And then letting go of this area, now moving your attention, your focus, to the fingers of your left hand. You might notice that because there's a lot of nerve endings in the fingers, you might be able to feel kind of more intense or more obvious sensations there. Maybe feeling the left thumb and then each individual finger. Feeling, along with the fingers, the palm and the back of the hand and the wrist. So feeling your entire left hand just as it is. And then taking a couple of slower, deeper breaths, breathing into the left hand and then breathing out from it. And then shifting from here to the area of the left forearm. So that whole area of your arm, from the left arm from the wrist to the elbow, including the whole elbow joint. Again, just feeling into this area. And then feeling into the upper left arm from your elbow up to the shoulder, including the whole shoulder area. Now moving your focus over to the fingers of your right hand. Feeling the thumb, feeling the index finger, the middle finger, the ring finger, the pinky. Just noticing that you can feel each individual finger and the position they're in, any contact or touch if they're resting against something. Just feeling all the various sensations on the surface and inside the fingers. And then including the palm and the back of the hand as well, and the wrist, so that you're feeling your entire right hand. Really feeling into it. And then taking a couple of slower, deeper breaths. Imagine that you're breathing into the right hand, feeling it even more, and then letting go of it as you breathe out. And then moving your focus to feel the area of the right forearm, from the wrist to the elbow. Just noticing whatever you feel there. And then feeling the upper part of the arm, the upper right arm, right, up to and including the whole shoulder area. And then again, moving your attention now up to your neck. And again, simply notice what you feel there. Any sensations perhaps on the surface of the neck, or sensations in the muscles of the neck, or even sensations from inside your throat. And then moving your focus to your face. First, just feeling into the area of your lower jaw and chin. Notice if there's any tension in the jaw. And then feeling your mouth. Especially, you might notice sensations from your lips and tongue, another area with a lot of nerve endings. Just noticing all the various sensations inside your mouth. And then feeling your nose. You might feel sensations of the nose itself, or sensations of the air flowing in and out of the nostrils. And then feeling your eyes. Notice any sensations from the eyes themselves, or the eyelids, the area around the eyes. And then experiencing the sensations in your forehead, right across to the temples. Notice especially if there's any tension in the forehead. And then feeling your ears, where you might notice physical sensations from your ears, and also notice how your ears are taking in sounds. being mindful of hearing. And then finally feeling right into the top of your head and around to the back, any sensations from skull or scalp or hair. And then letting this awareness expand to feel your entire head and face. And then expanding even further to include your whole body. So now that we've scanned through every part of the body, just for the last minute or so of the meditation, resting in an open awareness of your entire body from head to toe. Just being open to this whole sensory field of the body. And then even after the meditation, after I ring the bell, and be mindful of how it feels when you first open your eyes or when you first start moving around. See if you can stay in touch with your body even after the meditation ends.